Hey YouTube family, this is Mika Coleman with Tax Deed and Overages. My company is called Leverage, and today I'm going to get in how you can leverage overages as a newbie. I feel like this is one of the best investment strategies for newbies because guess what? There's literally no risk whatsoever. So today I'm going to talk about how you as a newbie can have your first deal. And I don't want to say like newbie because I feel like there's a lot of people that I've met or I've mentored and they've been in the real estate industry, but like not that many people have heard of overages. And people have heard of tax deeds, but not a lot of people do them. So I'm going to talk about two things how you can get your first deal. And I feel like if you're a newbie, the first thing you should do, especially if you're a newbie in real estate investing, period, I would suggest doing overages. And the reason why I say that, because I feel like it gives you an overall plethora of what you need to learn about real estate without having a license, without going and getting all this education, and literally, honestly, you guys, wasting all your money. I don't know how many people I know have gotten their real estate license and paid all this money to do nothing because it's not what it seems. And I recently got licensed in Texas, and I spent, I don't know, I think it's like 300 or 400 hours after I've been in real estate in California for 20 years. But I see why, because Texas is crazy, y'all. I could go to prison for stuff that they allow us to do in Texas, but that's a whole nother story. I just want to encourage you, if you are a newbie and you've always wanted to get into real estate, and you don't have a lot of money, and you may have money and you're just tired of investing your money. And this day and age, you might not want to risk all your money. And I'm just noticing over the last 2 weeks, I've had so many people call me back that had like been brushing me off because we're in the business to give money away, okay? Who doesn't want money? And as easy and as simple as that sounds, there are a lot of scams out there. So, you do have to know the process. You got to know the lingo. You don't want to just like give it away. So what I would suggest if you are a newbie, how to get your first deal is to seriously look into overages and starting with the county that you live in. It's just simple as that. So if you're a newbie and you want to get into overages or even tax deeds, I would say start with your county if you are in a tax deed state. Now, I'm going to be honest because I'm learning so many new things. Like tax lien states, I was like, just stay away from them because they don't do deeds. But the reason why I don't like tax liens because it just takes a long time and then they become tax deeds. So you could do tax lien states, but it's just going to take a long time because you got to wait till they, convert it over to a tax deed and you got to wait for the sale. It just takes too long. I don't have time for that. So if you're a newbie and you want to get straight to the bag and you want, let's just say, a 90-day turnaround, possibly less. I'm actually working a county now to see if it's going to be 90 days or less. We'll see. I would say start with overages. Overages is like the best thing that is going right now because you're literally going to help people that are in need of money. And then if you're in need of money, you probably should do this too because you don't have to invest any money up front. That's what I would suggest if you're a newbie. I also would suggest, even though I don't want to promote this because I am about helping people, I would also suggest if you don't want to figure it out on your own, go do my cohort. I pretty much do everything for you and I'm walking you through the process because I'm a hands-on learner. So I created this mastermind so that we can work as a team and we work together, and it's also accountability. I love working in groups. So I created that mastermind because I got tired of paying for courses. And then if I had questions, I couldn't answer those questions. So that's how I came about this mastermind. And quite honestly, it does take up a lot of my time, but I also am here to serve and help you as much as I can. But you do have to come to the table wanting to work. And so I'll be honest with you guys. I kind of like wanted to give up the mastermind because I'd get people into the course and then nobody wants to do anything. But I have to say this last cohort that I got, we're 3 weeks in, she gets a claimant. She pays $1,000 and she's going to get double, triple that. Okay. Even more than that actually. And so that was the goal. Like that is my goal about this mastermind. Now I do offer the online course where you can just do it yourself. And, I give you everything you need from pretty much any county, but all the counties are not alike. So you do have to know a little bit more about each county specific, but I could pretty much give you a template for every situation there is. Trust me, I think I've done it. I just about have uncovered it. Okay, but I haven't covered the United States, so that's not necessarily true. So, but I've come across some few things, okay, because I do this full time. The second thing as a newbie, I would think if you do have a little cash, is to do tax deeds. I always tell people, what's the difference between tax deeds and overages? Tax deeds, you get to the bag a little bit quicker if you are in a non-redeemable state, meaning like Texas, there is a redemption period. California, there isn't. I'm trying to think of another state. Oklahoma, there isn't. Nevada, there isn't. Like these places there, you could buy a tax deed, already have your buyer in place, and you could probably turn around and get your cash within 60 days. It just depends on how quick the county issue you the deed. Now, some other states are a little bit interesting because you have to make sure that the deed is insured. But to keep this video short, what I wanted the newbies how to get your first deal is, one, you could definitely get my course where I'm going to lay out everything and you don't have to figure it out. Or two, you can look at all my videos and figure it out on your own, and I promise you your first deal would be phenomenal if you just go step by step and kind of like figure out what you need to do to get into overages. And I feel like the overages is like one of the best deals as a newbie you can do, because if you're new to the real estate industry and you like don't know an APN number from a deed of trust to a warranty deed, I say throw all that out the window and focus on overages, because literally all you're trying to do is find the claimant to the property and actually have them get money. And I'm going to keep reiterating this because even people I train sometimes forget. Just don't tell them where the money's at, okay? Just please don't do that. Just tell them you're here to help them and you work with several different government agencies. I'm like giving some information away. Remember, you're helping them get money that you uncover from several different government agencies, okay? You don't want to say specifically where you're getting this from. And that's how you're able to uncover and help people, but also help yourself. So I'm gonna conclude this video with how to get your first deal as a newbie is to start with overages, get your list. I would suggest getting a mentor, even though there's not that many of us out here. And then number 3 is just be persistent and consistent. And honey, if you are a researcher, you know how you got those girlfriends that be like, what's his name? I'm find everything about him. You might want to connect with one of your girlfriends and do that, because if you got one of those girlfriends, when I tell you this business is a piece of cake, it's a piece of cake, okay? So I would highly advise, if you are a newbie, how to get your first deal is starting with overages. Also, to give you another tidbit, which I forgot to mention, find a list that already have the names to the original owners, not the new owners, so you don't make a mistake. Most newbies make that mistake. They go after claimants that they think are claimants, but they're the actual new owners, and then you've wasted all your time, money, and energy trying to skip trace. So I would just advise getting an overage list that actually has the list of the previous owners already on the list. And then number 2, having a good skip tracer. And then 3, being persistent and consistent. When I tell you guys, if you do that, that's the name of the game. And I think the reason why I'm so good at it is because I've been in real estate so long. Like, you're not closing deals if you're not persistent and consistent, okay? So anyway, if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. And I also have links below, and I am doing this year. Wait, what did I do with it? Oh, wait. If you don't know, I have a book on Amazon. I keep forgetting this, so I'm going to do this again. It's called The Best Kept Secrets to Real Estate. And I wrote this book about 2 years ago. I'm praying to God that they have edited. I didn't want to promote it as much, but I feel like as the economy changes and people can't really afford courses or coaches, this book has some really good information in it, just to get you a little acclimated about tax deeds, a little bit more about overages. You can purchase my book. It is on Amazon. It's called The Best Kept Secrets to Real Estate. Did I say that right? The Best Kept Real Estate Secrets. So yeah, if you are interested in wanting to know more and you want to know a little bit more about this business, you can look me up on Amazon. If you want to talk to me personally, I also have a link down at the bottom. And if you want to just know more, please like and subscribe and look at all my videos on this topic. And I hope that I can help you out in any way that I possibly can. Have a happy investing year, you guys. Bye.